After achieving financial stability through years of hard work, John decides to retire, seeking peace alongside his wife, Natasha. However, the calm would be short-lived. One day, Natasha informs him that she's traveling for a few days with her longtime friend Nora and asks John for a favor, to look after Song Yun, Nora's 17-year-old stepdaughter. John, reluctant, agrees against his better judgment. He didn't feel comfortable hosting a young stranger, but gave in to his wife's insistence. After dropping Natasha and Nora off at the airport, John picks up Song Yun at a cafe, where the girl tells him she'll be spending the night at a friend's house. Before letting her go, John discreetly plants a tracking device in her wallet. That same night, John receives a call from Song Yun, claiming to have severe abdominal pain. When he arrives at the location, he discovers the girl had lied and was actually partying with her boyfriend. Frustrated, John keeps his anger in check. Soon after, he witnesses Song Yun heading into a dark alley with her boyfriend. Following the tracker's signal, John comes upon a shady transaction. Donna, a woman involved in trafficking young girls, attempts to coerce Song Yun into pleasing a client in exchange for money. John intervenes, revealing himself to be a lethal fighter, and neutralizes all the criminals. From this moment, an unlikely bond forms between John and Song Yun. The next morning, tension rises. Detective Lee from the local police shows up at John's house with surveillance images from the previous night, linking his car to a crime scene. John, experienced and calculated, deflects the accusations. Lee also shows him a blurry photo of Song Yun with the crime victims. Lee's growing insistence raises John's suspicions. Later, Donna calls Song Yun and blackmails John, claiming to have the knife from the previous fight with his fingerprints on it. Left with no choice, John arranges a meeting. Upon arrival, John faces Zhang, Donna's cousin, and a human trafficker. After taking down his henchmen and confronting Donna, he uncovers a plan to sell Song Yun to a Russian client. But before he can rescue the girl, she's kidnapped. Using the tracker inside the bracelet he'd given her, John locates the hideout, only for the situation to worsen. Donna reveals Song Yun has already been sold to a powerful client. In his relentless pursuit, John battles Yuri, a mercenary working for the Russian mob, in a brutal fight. The story moves toward a violent rescue at the port, where Song Yun is about to be shipped to Russia. John eliminates the criminals, but deeper layers of corruption emerge. Detective Lee, previously seen as an obstacle, is revealed to be an accomplice in the trafficking ring, connected to Zhang and the operation's top bosses. Forced by John, Lee exposes the involvement of powerful figures, including a respected judge, Kim, the real head of the criminal network. This element echoes classic action thriller themes of conspiracy and institutional corruption. In a decisive sequence, John storms the hotel where Judge Kim was arranging meetings with trafficked girls. He takes out the security guards with surgical precision, using a sniper rifle. In the heat of the action, he faces Yuri once again and discovers that Nora, Natasha's friend, was also complicit in the scheme, having planned to sell her own stepdaughter. John finds her and coldly eliminates her. This moment reveals a cruel truth. Sometimes danger comes from those pretending to protect. What makes this story compelling is how it mirrors real situations involving human trafficking and systemic corruption, all hidden behind a facade of normalcy. At one point, I personally wouldn't have left Song Yun alone after that first incident in the alley, because as the narrative shows, the underworld seizes any opening it finds. On the other hand, I respect John's decision not to involve the authorities right away, as the corruption had already infected the police department itself. And now before you go, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so this video can reach more people. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video on the screen.